let me explain why the general evolutionary community considers those who do not believe evolution to be less intelligent than those who do. The obvious, immediate scientific facts have cause and effect. And it's very obvious that the incredible complexity in a living system, the complexity in the universe, the irreducible complexity of all living systems where you have to have everything in place simultaneously or none of it works. That's straightforward science. That's physics and chemistry. And that's what we find, and that's very obvious. So as a creationist, that's precisely what we believe. Number one, because of the incredibly marvelous book called the Bible that substantiates itself with forecast and prophecy hundreds of years in advance. Human ingenuity cannot produce that. And then, of course, producing the person who forecasts what would occur even in these days of chaos and the events of history in the Ukraine, in Europe, et cetera, et cetera. In order to anticipate that, you have to either be God or have immediate contact with God. So all of these things are forthright to us. But in order to accept the theory of evolution, you have to ignore the obvious and consider what cannot be demonstrated, has never been demonstrated, and envision that as occurring on the side without any substantiation. And we call it morphing. You have to be able to imagine and produce something without any evidence whatsoever. And it takes a cunning intelligence to be able to work its way through all of the maze of that and come out smiling. So you have to be quite intelligent to do that, or at least that's the story. But I want you to know that all of the basic scientific disciplines were established by creationists, by real scientists. Did you know that the computer had its forerunner and the inventor, a creationist named Charles Babbage? That is a computer. I can Google essentially anything, any information I want worldwide on this little thing, and you can even talk on it. That's amazing. Now, according to the facts, it was a creationist who invented the computer. I'm not talking about the cell phone down the line, but the computer that made all of this possible. The world functions by the computer today. It was a creationist. All of the basic scientific disciplines, from paleontology to botany to biology, all were established by creationists.